gonna get rolling here. Got some new faces, some old faces. Good to see everybody. Let's get going. Thank you for attending the Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting. We are focused on maintaining a drug-free and healthy lifestyle. Since 2001, our open forum meeting welcomes parents, adolescents, recovering individuals, and anyone who supports our mission. Your suggestions, comments, or ideas are welcome to make our meetings the best they can be. The Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting is a cutting-edge alternative to what is currently offered by combining substance abusers, families, friends, and the public at large. We have created an environment that is beneficial to everyone who has been affected by alcohol and drug addiction. We start at 6:30. Thanks for being on time. Please turn off your cell phones. Please, only one person speaks at a time, and when you do speak, please do it loudly so everyone in-house can hear you and the folks that are watching can hear you, because what you have to say is important. We will sign anything that needs to be signed, and I think Tim is signing autographs tonight afterwards for a nickel. So if you have a nickel, see Tim after.
It's a quarter if you want a picture.
I love it. Honesty is required. Feel free to openly share your comments and points of view on how substance abuse has impacted your life. This meeting is open to people of all ages and welcomes diversity, so please refrain from using excessive foul language and language that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or disability in order to maintain an atmosphere of respect and dignity. If you see a visitor, a new member, or a returning veteran that you haven't seen in a long time, please warmly welcome them into our program. Your confidentiality is important to us, so this is a live stream. There's special seats to the left and right of us behind it. Your anonymity will be protected, but you still can speak if you want to during the meeting. Please refrain from getting up and leaving during the meeting while it's in progress. If you're going to litter, please do it in one of our trash cans. And need something new with this smoking thing tonight. If you all don't quit smoking, Tim and I are going to start.
I don't do that.
It's going to be your fault, right? Yeah. So yeah, quit smoking. You're better than that. Okay, who's here for their first time? Any first timers? Yeah, cool. We're glad you're here. This is probably going to be different than what you're used to, but it's a good place to be. Could somebody read the lifestyle of recovery, please?
That would be Jeff.
Everyone, my name is Jeff. I'm the practice of recovery. Guidelines for living in lifestyle recovery. Lifestyle recovery guidelines are intended to be utilized by recovering individuals, families, and anyone else who is striving to avoid substance abuse and achieve sobriety. Guidelines: 1. Recognizing that substance abuse ruins lives. 2. Waiting to pursue positive alternatives to substance abuse, such as our education, employment, quality relationships, and health fitness. Yes. 3. Using resources such as friends, family, teachers, and peers as a way to achieve and remain sober. Adding sports, art, or music to these resources will help us to stay focused and motivated. 4. Defining balance, working toward making it a part of everyday life. 5. Building self-esteem and confidence through sobriety to combat negative feelings regarding oneself. 6. Understanding that the negative behaviors of isolation and self-pity lead to self-destruction. 7. Lifting a person up is different than allowing them to continue their destructive lifestyles. Be there for yourself. Be patient with your friends and family. 8. Learning how to help without supporting the addict's behavior, providing assistance to the recovering individual that will improve their lives, not further their usage. 9. Recognizing personal challenges and integrating them into our lifestyle as challenges to triumph over. 10. Caring for our personal, emotional, physical, spiritual individuality is a source we use for our sense of worth. Each person is truly magnificent. Our mission at Racing Recovery is to prevent all forms of substance abuse by promoting a lifestyle of fitness, health, fitness, and health for all those affected by addiction.
Cool. Hey, Tim, what's going on in the world of racing for recovery?
Well, here at Racing for Recovery, we have a wide variety of support group meetings. On Monday, we have a book study from 4 to 5. They're currently going over the Creating book. Tuesday, we have our men and women's support group meeting. It's open to the public also from 4 to 5. Wednesday, we have the BAC Recovery Group from 6:30 to 8:30. That begins with the dinner being served at 6 o'clock. The church shuttle bus leaves Siegel Suites over here right out in front there at 5:15. Thursday, today, we have our free plant-based dinner. Music to follow in this room here for all group attendees. That's from 5:30 to 6:30. Shout out to Chef Dean and the kitchen volunteers. I tell you, when it comes to spaghetti, that's good. That's right. That's good stuff right there. And right now we are at our signature live support group meeting. This runs from 6:30 to 7:30. Available in person. Also, you can live stream it on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you to our tech crew. Tonight we have Jeff and Matt up there. Without them. And then Saturday here at the building, we have something called Community Connections. That runs from 2:30 until 5. Bring your friends, your families, your neighbor's neighbor, whoever else you want to bring. A lot of cool stuff. Right now, there's a lot of football. We got all these TVs going. The football's on. The pool table's up and going. If the weather's not cooperating, don't tell Todd, but we like to bring the cornhole inside.
Don't tell Todd.
Don't tell him that. Yeah, it's a good time, so come out and check that out. Sunday, there's a run walk support group meeting at Wildwood Metro Park. That's from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., followed by the Bedford Alliance Church service at 11 a.m. The shuttle for that, again, leaves from front of the suites over there at 10:15 a.m. Also, we have all of our books available here. We have the 100, the coffee table book, picture book, pretty cool. Which one we got up? We got Creating up here. The Choices and Consequences right here. There's more than one way to get to Cleveland. Racing for Recovery from Addict to Ironman, and the Do No Harm book. Those are all available on Amazon too. Is that right?
Yeah, I can't get the way the cornhole thing takes place inside the building. It's still ruminating in my head.
You're not supposed to know about that.
Okay, all right. That's funny.
Let's see. So the video of this meeting will be available later on tonight also. And before I forget, tomorrow we are also starting a new support group meeting through Michael Herbster is doing it. It's a spirituality support group meeting, and I believe that is from 5 to 7. Is that right, Matt? Yeah, 5 to 7 tomorrow evening.
Yep.
Here at the building. Yep.
Very cool.
So, check us out on Google, Yelp, give us some good reviews. Thanks, guys.
Also, tomorrow at 11 a.m., Ms. Snoop and Senior Flores, their podcast is going to air tomorrow. It'll be on our YouTube page and our Facebook page. It's good, so give your peers some support and please share it. So,
I got one more thing.
sorry,
too.
yep.
Also, before I forget too, for anybody that doesn't know, Racing for Recovery does have an app. Get it in your app store on your smartphone. It's pretty cool. Just go in, create yourself an account. It takes like 2 minutes. All kinds of stuff on there. Lists of like our support group meetings and stuff, stuff like that. Counseling services, exercise group, nutrition, health and wellness. All kinds of daily fitness goals, just daily tips, daily challenges. You can get in there and check back and forth with one another. It's pretty cool stuff, so check it out.
I do want to talk about that and give Mitchell with 2 L's here a little kudos. One thing it's an idea we've had for a long time, but we're going to add it to the app. So how many people in here in the middle of the night have had a hard go? Everybody, right? So instead of the traditional way of picking up that heavy phone and calling somebody, we're going to have it on our app. Hopefully sooner than later, that all you have to do is push a button and it's going to send a signal out to all of your contacts that you need something, and then let the cavalry of support come to you. Once again, an innovative, original idea, and coming from hardships that we've endured with some people here and wanting to do something to make it easier and more effective for people like us who are battling ourselves at all hours of the night. And I know everybody in here knows what that's like, right? So hopefully we can get that out in the meantime. Okay, so introductions. Got some new people here tonight. Thank you for being here. One thing about Racing for Recovery, you don't have to identify as an addict or an alcoholic. Here's why. You're more than that. Especially if you're sober, you're not an addict or an alcoholic in our point because you're not using. If you do need to say that for your own wellness or sobriety, please feel free to do that. But at Racing for Recovery, we want to know more about you other than the fact that you drank a lot and smoked a lot or snorted a lot or whatever. So, having said that, we're going to go around the room. We'll start over here with Kelsey. 2 things I want to know tonight. 3, your name, why you joined us, and 1 word that describes anybody who was sober for any length of time. So again, your name, why you're here tonight, 1 word that describes anybody who was sober.
Kelsey, I'm here because consistency is something I value today in my recovery, and the word that I would choose is amazing.
Yeah.
My name's Heather. I was actually invited here. It's my first time here. I would say that recovery, to me, 1 word would just be freedom.
Awesome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Nicholas. I was actually here for a variety of reasons tonight, Todd. You know one of them.
Yeah.
We'll circle back to that here in a little bit, let the introductions go.
Yeah.
Anybody that is clean and sober today, you're a warrior.
Right on. Nice hoodie. You're all right.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Josh, I'm here today to just kind of breed in some new clientele people, so to say. I'm used to doing business, so I just call everybody clientele, sorry. People that's sober is on for an amazing path of recovery.
Cool.
I'm Paul. I'm here today because this is what I do on Thursday night for my mental wellness. And the 1 word that I can describe a sober person today is free.
Nice. Chris.
Christopher Maurice. Coming back to somewhere I started when I started this journey. See a word I could describe. I mean, you're adventurous. You got to be adventurous to take another trip and, for your sobriety, a different lifestyle.
Cool. Miss Pat.
I'm Pat. I'm here to maintain my sobriety. This one word I can think of is strong.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff. I'm here to participate in my recovery. And 1 word I would describe someone that's in recovery would be resilient.
Nice. Zach.
Zach, I'm here tonight because it's the place to be on Thursday nights. And 1 word I would describe would be inspirational.
Yep. Patrick.
Hey, I'm Pat. I'm here because I wanted somewhere where I could be successful. And 1 word would be peace. That's 2 words, but
What were those 2 words?
at peace.
Okay. All right. Nice. Cody.
Peaceful. Yeah.
My name's Cody. I'm here because it's part of my recovery journey. Feels good. I'd have to say anyone that's sober is powerful.
Yes. Dan.
I'm Dan. I love everybody in this meeting. I love being around people in recovery, and at least for me, my where I'm at with sobriety that's a miracle. It's really a miracle.
Thanks, Dan.
I'm Mark. It's good to be back. I haven't been in this building in almost a year and a half. And it's been on my heart for a while. I wanted to come see some old faces. I mean, this was family, this was home for a long time. And I'm glad to be back here tonight. 1 word that would describe, I would say determination.
Yes, yep. Kenzie.
I'm Kenzie. I am here because this is my second family. And one word to describe that,
What was it?
powerful.
Yep, yep, please.
I'm Blaze. I'm here tonight because this meeting supports my wellness journey, and I think people that are sober for any length of time are tenacious.
Yep, yep. Sad.
I'm Savannah. I'm here because this is part of my routine. One word I would say is strong.
I'm Robert. I'm here because it's what we do on Thursdays, and I enjoy being here. And I'm gonna say gratitude today.
Okay, cool. Sir.
My name is Nick. I'm here to continue my path to recovery. I'd say one word would be brave.
Good word. Yeah.
I'm Bella. I'm here because I was invited and I would love to continue my journey in recovery. And one word that I would say would be powerful.
Cool. Right on, Bella. Jeff.
My name's Jeff. I want you to listen and learn and continue to evolve. And the one word I would use is courageous.
Yeah, yep. Matt.
I'm Matt. I work here, but I also love being here, especially on Thursday nights. My word would be connected. I feel like it's almost impossible to get sober and maintain recovery when you're isolated.
True. Mark.
My name Mark. I'm here tonight to be at the meeting. But my word would be serve.
Angel.
I'm Angel, and I joined tonight because I really needed to be here for my own sobriety. And the one word would probably be patient with myself. Very patient lately, and just focusing on the now.
Nice. Cool. Please.
I'm Jason. I'm here because I need to be here, and one word would be survivor.
Yeah, right on. Chris.
What's up? I'm Chris, Race Recovery alumni. I'm here tonight to stay connected to my community. And one word for anybody who's broke free of addiction is unchained.
Wow, good Van Halen song too. Who knows that song? If you don't know it, go learn it. Homework.
I'm Ryan. I'm here to be with my peers and support this community. If I had one word, it would be living.
Are you excited about your podcast airing tomorrow?
I'm ecstatic. Can't wait.
You earned that, man. It's a good one. Yep, sir, go ahead.
Hello everyone, I'm Dejan, and I'm here, I was invited and interested in what this program was and just, sightseeing basically. One word I would have to say is blessed.
Yeah, glad you're here, man. Thanks for coming. Yes.
I'm Bree. I'm new to meetings, and so far this is like a really, really nice one. So I like this.
Good.
And one word I would say would be humble.
You've been here before, right?
No, I think I met you a long time ago in Findlay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
We all sat in the room with I remember that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's been a while.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, right on. Mitchell.
I'm Mitchell. I am here because this is my family. One word I would describe Blazes and go with tenacious.
Okay, that's a good word. Megan.
Hi guys, I'm Megan. I'm here because I really needed to be with my family tonight. And I'm gonna say compassionate or empathetic.
What's the ratio between clients and counselor? What's the number?
12-1.
Yeah, right. That's a inside thing, Megan and I. It's all good. Yep. Michael E., go ahead.
Hello, I'm Michael, and I choose to be here
My word, I guess, would be resilient.
Good one. Yeah, Bradley.
I'm Bradley. I'm here to give and performance, and I would say strong.
So,
Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm here because this is what I do on Thursdays. One word I would have to say is powerful.
good word. Gio.
I'm George. I'm here tonight for my mental well-being. This is what I do on Thursdays. One word I would use is changed.
Yes. Yep. Pam.
I'm Pam. I'm here to heal from trauma and addiction, and I would say worthy.
That's a good one. Right on. JJ.
JJ, I'm here tonight because this is where I belong. This is home for me. I'd have to say one word: clarity.
I like how you said this is where you belong. That's good. Yeah. Mr. Security.
Yeah, my name's James. This is my second home. And I guess my one word would be blessed.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm here because I was forgiven. And one word, surrender.
Damn. Right on. Okay. Yep. Where we at? Sir.
But my word will be strong.
Yep. Good word. Danette.
My name is Danette. Sorry I'm late. I am here because I always end up coming home. And I have two words: spiritually saved and endurant, because my success is not only to this place, it's to God and to David Goggins. That man is really, his books and stuff, he's really guiding me.
Did you see our friend Mr. Bon Jovi is going back on tour?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know, isn't that wonderful? It's on my bucket list. I'm going.
He told me to tell you hi.
Oh, really? What about Richie? Richie's my dude.
Oh, that's good. Sheila, go ahead.
I'm Sheila, and I'm here because I will forever be grateful from the bottom of my heart for Racing for Recovery, for my son's 5 years of sobriety, but way far beyond sobriety. He built a life, a family, a career. He's traveled places, done things, met people he never dreamed or thought of, because he was so involved in substances. That's all he knew and wanted to know. But when I dropped him off at Arrowhead and Racing picked him up, it really changed our lives. So I am grateful.
Right on.
And my word of what I think about sober people is my heroes.
Wow. Dang, that's good.
You're heroic. You saved your own life.
Wow. Yeah. That's powerful. Kelly, go ahead.
I'm gonna cry about shaky, so.
That was so good. I'm Kelly. I am here like I always am. This is what I do on Thursdays. This is what I've done on Thursdays for a long time. This is what I'll continue to do on Thursdays. And everybody that knows me, if I'm not here on a Thursday, you need to come looking for me. My word would definitely be inspirational.
Tim.
Hello, my name is Tim. I am here as part of my journey, what I consider self-discovery. What do you say, Blaze? Wellness, yeah. No, I feel that too. Michael E. stole my word of resilience, so I'm gonna go with dedicated.
My name is Todd. I love being back, doing these a little bit more often than I used to. I'm honored to be a part of you all. And one word would be sensational. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Who is the answer?
Hi again. The Answer by Donald B. Clark. Running from the misery, trying to escape the pain. As I approach the light of hope that lies before me, each step overwhelms me, every breath sears my throat. I ache, my body rebels against me, my memories torment me. Agony has become my closest companion. My demons mock me as I dangle helplessly above the abyss of alcohol and drug abuse. The voices all sound the same, criticizing, accusing, blaming me for what has happened. They don't understand. They don't care who I am. I am a human being, full of thoughts and feelings. I'm worth saving. Just show me the way. At last, I reach the light of promise. There stands the answer. Open arms, understanding smiles, and looks of trust. And so it begins, racing for recovery.
Thanks, Nancy.
Cool. Okay, first of all, is everybody okay? If anybody is not okay and you have something you want us to do tonight to help you, let us know. No? Okay. Before we get started, I want to do a new topic that I haven't done before, which I always like having something new. We have to do this. We lost one of our members, Ronnie, last week, and I just, on behalf of Racing for Recovery, want to acknowledge that passing. That guy touched a lot of people. Here. And, he's missed. You'll see his cute little mug on the pictures as we roll through the meeting tonight, but we didn't have the meeting last night because last week we didn't think it was appropriate, and there were certain people, our members, that we weren't ready for it. But we're acknowledging his awesomeness and his void he's left and his loss, and we're thinking about him. So, yeah. Chris.
Also, I want to say something about how important the support system is here.
Yeah.
So, the week before Ronnie passed, I got to finally go down to New Orleans. First time since I got sober, see my family, and it was one of the best weeks of my life. And then coming back the day after I got back, Ronnie passed, and it really shook me up, and I didn't know what to do or where to go. And with open arms, Adam reached out. He said, "Hey, dude, come up to Racing for Recovery." And he's like, "You're always welcome here." And coming up here and seeing everybody that loved him and being able to grieve together really got me through that day. And the next few days, I was lost. Going from the highest high of being with my family to coming back to getting kicked right in the teeth, because life's gonna life. And knowing how much support I have, I don't even think about ever going back to where I used to live. And I just want to say how great this community is for things like that.
I do want to acknowledge one more thing, because you know how gossip can be shared. That awesome soul did not die from substance abuse. So I just want to make that clear. I don't know what is said, what isn't said. I know what is being said. We lost an amazing human being to natural causes. Doesn't make it any less painful, but that needs to be said because that honors him the right way, in my opinion. So, he deserves that. Yeah, he deserves it. Yes. Okay, so I want to do the topic tonight of the power of having a vision. And the reason I'm doing that is I had an individual counseling session today with an awesome human being who's been here for 16 months. Sorry, that awesome person who can't be on camera, or is not on camera. 15 months, yeah, right. 16 or 15?
Almost 15.
Almost 15, okay. Well, that awesome person, we were talking today and they said they had a vision of what a sober life was gonna be like and they were gonna go get it. And I love that. So I wanna talk about the power of having a vision the day you choose to be sober, what that looks like, what that feels like. And also, we're gonna throw in another thing, because there was a loss of a Dallas Cowboys football player due to suicide today. And I had a conversation with Jason, and there was a comment shared between both of us about, oh God, the perception is he had it all. Why would somebody do that? Mental struggles do not discriminate. It doesn't care about money. It doesn't care about what sport you play or if you're a famous musician or who you are. It does not discriminate. So in your vision, I hope your vision of what a sober life is like is not all about materialistic things. Because if it is, we have to help you create a new vision. So the power of vision on day one of sobriety. What was that like for you? What is it like for you? How does it feel? Let's do that.
Christopher.
The power of vision is the backbone of every artist, every spiritual leader, every king, every champion. That vision is something they perceive past just the regular individual who doesn't have a path, who doesn't have a direction. And that's my motivation is that vision. That vision is what put a fire up under me. Yeah.
There you go. Good start.
To be honest, for me, I didn't have one. When I went into detox, I didn't have a vision of who I wanted to be because I, quite frankly, didn't know who I was anymore. I knew what I didn't want. So at least that was a start, and that was everything. I didn't want anything from my previous life. I didn't want my friends, those that were left. I didn't want any of the materials. I mean, you know that. You guys know that. Yeah, I wanted to be free of what my life was. And honestly, mentally, it doesn't make sense on paper, but I just wanted to be free. And anything would have been better than that. Which is, let's go ahead.
No, are you free now?
Getting there. All the steps have been taken. Things take time, but we're getting there.
Thanks, Mitchell.
Thanks. Hi, guys. So I think this is really great. I think I'm a lot with Mitchell on this in the beginning. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a vision. I just knew what I didn't want out of my life. I knew I was tired of living the way that I was living. I was tired of feeling the way that I was feeling, and I was tired of wanting to die. Today, I feel like the vision is exactly what I was missing, because the more I say I want this, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get this. I have done it repeatedly for the last year and a half, almost 2 years now. I say I want something and I make up my mind to go get it, and I get it. And that vision, if I didn't have that vision, if I didn't tell myself I was going to get it, then I wasn't going to strive for it.
How has it been to experience all that you just said your vision was?
It's weird. It's very weird. It feels like it's not my life, because it's never been my life. I've never had the things that I had before. I've never been the person that I am today, but I enjoy it, even on the days that it's not so enjoyable.
I am going to ask that. Do you envision working here?
Absolutely.
What does that look like?
It looks peaceful. It looks peaceful. It looks like joy. It looks like freedom. It looks like caring and empathy and all of the things that we foster here.
Are you willing to take my job as janitor working here?
Absolutely. If I gotta scrub toilets, I'll scrub toilets.
That's great.
It's been so great watching you from day one, sweet. Like cans.
All I knew is I wanted to find myself again. I thought I didn't deserve my children first coming in here. I just knew, like Megan, I was done living the life that I was living. I was tired of waking up in my body needing alcohol to be able to function. I was tired of looking in the mirror being 80 pounds, and I just wanted to look like a woman, and that was my goal.
That's powerful. Yeah. Right. Wow. Good on you. Okay. What's up?
That would be Paul.
For me, when I first came in the rehab, I didn't have a vision. All I wanted to do was get sober, try to change my life. But since I've been on this journey, I have a vision of being able to help other alcoholics. achieve what I'm achieving. You know, one day I want to have a sober house for veterans. You know, and that's my vision that I have for today.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha.
When you asked this question, I just kind of had like a brainstorm of a bunch of different words, and it has given me hope, it has given me a map, it has given me a purpose, it gives me motivation, provides serenity, it makes me feel independent and confident, and well, one of my peers said it makes me feel free.
Wow. How has being a plant-based girl enhanced that vision?
It gives me like a constant purpose and vision and a map to how I want to be spiritually and how I want my body to be physically, and the clarity, it brings a lot of clarity to my mind, and I feel great.
All set? Okay.
My sis. Well, I'm gonna start off by saying I had tunnel vision at first. I wanted to drink. I wanted to continue drinking. I wanted to find any way I could to drink successfully. And then I realized that drinking wasn't the issue. I mean, don't choose to drink. I don't want to drink. I was the issue. And I remember the second day that I was here, I looked in the mirror in my suite, and I remember looking and saying, "What have you done?" I looked at myself, made myself look in the mirror, and what have you done? What have you done to yourself? And I remember being in such a place. I wasn't suicidal, but yet I kind of think now through a lot more therapy, I think I kind of was. And then I went on this tangent of fixing myself. I wanted to fix every imperfection in me, and I had that drive and that tenacity and all that. And I look back and that was the stage I was at that time, and that was great, and that helped me move forward. And then I went through another stage about purpose. I kept coming to class saying, "What is my purpose? What is my purpose?" And it's strange because when I finally, surrender is an odd word for it, but when I surrendered and started following God's lead instead of Danette's lead, I've discovered that my purpose is so many different roles. I have so many different roles. I have a purpose when I come here and see like Melissa or Marky Mark and talk to them and you know, I have a role there. I have a role with different people, different dynamics, and back at the house, I have a role there. At work, I have a role. I have different purposes. And since I've let go, I've realized that just me being me, following God's lead, things are working out far better than when I was trying to be in control of everything. So my vision now is to continue, you know, you have a narrow path and you have a wide path. I'm on the narrow path. And it's hard work. That's why I picked the word endurance. I used to say the word tenacity all the time. I still have that tenacity, but it's that endurance. It's that toughness, that grit. That's the perfect word. I've learned to have that grit now. And even when I look back to a year ago, how I've changed to what I am now, I now can't wait to see what I'm going to be like next year at this time. That's all I have.
Danette, what do you think is the most significant thing you learned about yourself while being at Racing for Recovery?
Really bluntly, when I was here, I was 286 pounds. I was on a walker. And I could not hardly get here from the suites. And I thought, you have to live with the hand you were dealt. This is gonna be your life. And through a lot of work, I've lost a lot of weight, gotten my health back. I have nothing but arthritis wrong with me, not one thing. That is a miracle in itself compared to what I started out doing. I never thought I would be like I am now. I mean, you should see me running all over that house being like, oh, no, we're not doing that. And, it's amazing to me. It is absolutely amazing the physical and mental change that I had. And I do owe that, and I'm not kissing butt. I owe that to this place. Because this place taught me those fundamental things about eating and about weight, and that it was possible to not have the philosophy, this is the hand you were dealt, just deal with it. No, I'm actually living and enjoying what I'm doing now.
Nice, right on. Alright, good to see you.
Jason.
Yeah, coming in here, I wasn't sure what the vision looked like. I knew what I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be a product of my environment no more. If you'd asked me this question yesterday, it probably would have been different. Seeing that with the young man, 24, that you would think would be that picture perfect life, money, living his dream in the NFL. I probably would have said, monetary things. I know I don't want to leave here not dealing with my trauma, playing Russian roulette with a needle. I know I don't want to do that. Like that, yeah. So I just tried to deal with, obviously, my trauma issues and try to be the best father, friend. I got real friends. Couldn't say that for a long time. And a grandpa. Monetary things, I've been homeless, so I remember some of my happier times was when I had the least amount of money. So.
I hear it in your voice, Jason, here, and I did when we were talking. What is it about that loss, that tragic loss of that guy that has rocked you the way it has?
The fact that he was living that picture perfect thing and he still was running from demons.
Yeah.
Something traumatic but still eating him up.
Yep.
Thanks, Jason.
Do you feel, I'll use a word you can relate to, do you feel blessed that you've learned that about yourself, that it's what this is and what it isn't for you?
Yes.
Yeah, right on.
I feel like I got a chance.
Yeah, you do. Yep, good stuff.
So the power of vision, Todd, is a great subject for tonight, brother. It really is. Looking back at this entire subject, I was sitting here thinking, like, when was the first time that I can remember, like, somebody teaching me that or utilizing that? And it was actually in wrestling camp when I was younger, and there was a coach that told us, hey, you have to envision yourself winning. You have to envision yourself creating the moves to put your opponent to the mat. You know what I mean? And those seeds that was planted in me a long time ago, I never even realized until now. The power of vision is how I kind of beat addiction, how we all beat addiction in some type of way. Because I've been through a lot of things with my addictions, but I would always envision myself that better person. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was incarcerated all those years, I would still envision myself as the father that I'm supposed to be out here, the brother, the son, the friend, or whoever it was I was supposed to be out here. I envisioned myself being that person. And yeah, there's going to be strengths or trials and tribulations that go against that try to stop that. You know what I mean? And just like this man said over there, how strong your vision is of yourself and what you want to achieve is the essence of every great man and woman that ever tried to accomplish anything in life. So and I wanted to take a little bit further with that, and it's It's utilizing the full potential of our imagination. Our imagination is very powerful. Very, very powerful. It can imagine some great things, and it can also imagine some very, very dark things. Utilizing that power to envision yourself going through those things, and you believe in yourself behind it, man, you can achieve anything. You can achieve anything. On the same concept, Todd, on the same subject, I've told you multiple times where I've come to see you because I owed you an apology. I was here racing a couple years ago, you guys, and I I didn't listen to the instructions that Todd gave me for living a clean and sober life, and it led it into me overdosing again, not in this facility, but over there at the Seagull Suites. And I've envisioned myself a couple times coming to you and already saying, hey, dude, I'm sorry for not listening to you then. Same thing with that, man. It was because I was still running with demons. I still had things inside of this head that was renting space from me and this and that it's unacceptable. But at the same time, I still had to envision myself going through that, working through that, accomplishing what I wanted to accomplish in my life. And now, it's still rough, it's still rocky, you know what I'm saying? But where I envisioned myself years ago, it's not quite the picture I envisioned, but it's there. Yeah. You know what I mean? The essence of what I'm trying to build for, you know what I'm saying? Opening the doors with people in recovery and this and that, and being clean and sober, and actually looking at myself in the mirror on a daily basis, envisioning myself doing the next right thing on a daily basis to see how far my life is or how great my life is gonna get better and how far I can go with this. I can't even tell you all the envisions that I have in myself and what I want to accomplish. It's so much. But with that being said, yes, I would like to apologize to you, Mr. Crandall, the entire Racing for Recovery team and staff, you know what I'm saying, for just not disciplining myself like I should have. You know what I mean? Not actually, like this great woman said, grabbing hold of that grit that's within inside you and seeing how far you can really go. Discipline. You know what I mean? And there's somebody else that I owe an apology here too. And there was that same great woman that you was talking to this afternoon in that office. And Snoop, I do apologize, girl. I do. For being a man-child. If I can put any other words, there's a B word that's in my head that I can say right now, but I'm not gonna be this. You know what I mean? And for some of the things that me and you endured and went through when we was in a relationship, Snoop, that was unacceptable for me to even as a man behave like that, bro. Like that, no. But at the same time, that's the dark part of addiction, you guys. That evil one, or whatever you want to call it, that takes possession of our minds and this and that and gets us to say things and do things that's not us when we have those chemical substances in our body. It's one ultimate goal: destroy all the relationships and everything that we have in our life and then kill us. That's its goal. That's what it does. You know what I mean? For a long time, for 26 years of my life, I allowed that to happen, to do that. And as a man, today I envision myself every single day when I wake up, I will not allow that to happen. And I fight against it, I pray against it, I speak against it, I walk against it, I do everything I can. When you called me earlier, Todd, to say, hey, how you doing, this and that, I was downtown at the Cherry Street Mission looking for one of my brothers because he has been missing for 2.5 months. God knows what kind of chemical substances he has in his brain. But it was just because I needed to do that for somebody, because somebody went and did it for me multiple times. And I envisioned myself being that man right now, going to help people. Going out there, putting my boots and putting my feet on the ground, marching for these people and going possibly save somebody's life. You know what I mean? Because somebody did it for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. You guys did it for me. You opened up the doors to your house and brought me in, and I was disrespectful, didn't listen to you, and this and that. Look what happened. It almost took my life. Same with you. I apologize to you for the stuff that we had to go through that was not, you know what I mean? It's not cool, dude.
That's good.
So the power of your envision or whatever you guys have in your life, ladies and gentlemen, believe it on the fullest that you can achieve any of that. Even if it is like this girl standing on the stage with Bon Jovi screaming, "We're living on a prayer." If that's her envision, if she wants to have, one day it might happen. You know what I mean? Knowing Todd Crandall, he knows all those guys. And then with that, I pass, bro.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Mr. Crandall.
I'm glad you're well. We're glad you're well. Keep coming here. Good on you, man. Yeah, wow. Wow. Okay, how many we got?
I think 4.
4,
Chris?
10 minutes, yeah.
Chris is up next.
Chris?
Most of my adult life, I've had a vision of what I wanted my life to be. The only problem was they were just dreams because I didn't put the effort into them to make the goals. I was too busy destroying my life and my relationships. One thing, I mean, what this gentleman said has really helped me is just doing the next right thing. That's the easiest thing to do, and it's the best way to success. The one thing you said to me early on always stuck with me. It's when I was getting high and living my worst life, there was nothing that would stop me from getting what I wanted. I would do anything to get it. Taking that same effort that I did in ruining my life and fixing my life has completely changed my life around.
Yes, sir.
I've got myself out of debt. My credit score is going up. I've mended all my broken relationships. I'm fucking killing it at work. Like, every part of my life is just getting better and better every day by just doing the next right thing every single day. So, I mean, having visions is good, but without the effort, they're just dreams.
And you're living in one of our sober houses, right?
Yeah.
This crazy guy.
That crazy guy.
Which crazy guy?
Jeff.
Oh, that's right.
My roommate since the first day of getting here.
That's right.
We're still
That
roommates
crazy
today.
He actually works here.
I know. That's what I mean. It's like, whatever I do in my life, as long as I put, if I even put half the effort I did into ruining my life, just continually making the right choice. I mean, everything is choices. You always gotta have a choice. Choose the right one, life gets better.
Right on.
No matter how many hits you take with people passing or having bad days, the sun will come out tomorrow, man.
Good stuff. Yeah, good
Thank
stuff.
you, Chris.
Yeah,
Thank
Chris.
you.
Yeah.
Dan, you're up.
Before I share on vision is last couple weeks ago when I was here, Kenzie said something to me about that I saved her life, and I just want to make sure I get this straight because I didn't save her life. I was just a kind, suffering person in recovery that just suggested some things to her. I just want to make sure that she realizes she saved her own life. Racing for Recovery saved her life. Her friends here saved her life. And these gods, in my eyes, God saved her life. I didn't. I'm just a simple, it humbled me, but I'm just a simple, recovering alcoholic and drug addict that saw someone suffering, and I offered some kind words and some suggestions to her. Yep. So I just wanted to humble myself. It felt good. It's so much bigger than me. It really is. It's so much bigger than me. And then quickly on vision, I think my last drink, I didn't know if I was done drinking. I made lots of choices to drink prior to my last drink. And, I had a vision of being that husband I always was, that father, that dad, that grandfather, everything. But every year I'm sober. It's just like she taught the lady over here is God shows me my vision and my purpose. It gets better. And I know my purpose now is that I have to help others, just like you do. I love my work. I love my family. I love everything. But my wife giving me a free rein to see. She knows that keeps me sober. Coming here, going. So I have a purpose, and I'm gonna. It keeps me sober. That's all I got. I know there's other people want to share, but I didn't save her life. I'm humbled by that, though.
You've been thinking about that for 2 weeks, eh?
I've been wanting to get back here and say that it humbled me. I didn't save her life. Yep. She saved her own life. Somebody mentioned her heroic. She was heroic.
Yep.
She came here.
Yep.
Racing for Recovery. Her friends, support group, the staff. Mm-hmm. Someone I call God. That's who saved her life, not little old me. So,
Good stuff, Dan.
Such a damn thing to say.
Yeah, right.
Kelsey.
So this question stumped me at first and that's because I immediately thought of external like material things when you asked that. What do I want to do for a career? What kind of car do I want to drive? But then I had to like do like little digging while I'm sitting here, and I realized I know what I do have a vision. I didn't think I did when I thought of those external things. But I do, and it's internal for me. I know that I want to be a good mom, and I want to leave a legacy. I'm with Jason. I don't want to die with a needle in my arm or anything like that. I want to leave a legacy behind of a person that had integrity and was true to myself, unapologetically myself, while being humble, and just kind and loving. And I want to help people. I want to help my son be a confident young man and not have to go through the things that I went through. I don't want to die using drugs and alcohol. I know that. And so for me, that's my vision. I just want to have a good heart and wear it on my sleeve, and I think the rest will follow. I'll find that external vision if I'm true to myself and do the self-discovery that I'm doing here. I'm so grateful for this place. I said it earlier, I'm grateful that I just focus on things that a lot of other places do, triggers and cravings and this and that. Like, we talk about real things and really do some digging here. And I said this too, just lots of thought-provoking things that I've never thought about before. So I really am glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
Yeah, do what you want and the money will follow.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Yep. Who you got?
That would be Mark.
So, I would like to thank the Racing for Recovery family, staff for, honoring Ronnie, not having a meeting last Thursday and doing that piece in the beginning. That was heartfelt, and I know he would appreciate it, and that's how I would want it if it was me. Want to thank the community also for coming together during that rough time last week. A lot of hugs, a lot of support, a lot of love, a lot of pie, which is exceptionally good after the hard times we go through. So I find myself looking at the clock a lot more. I don't know why. Just trying to get through that 5 minutes, and so if I can't get through the 5 minutes, I get through that 2 minutes. When I was a kid, I used to have all the visions in the world. I want to be a race car driver, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a scientist. It was everything that I could be. And, when things went bad, I kind of lost that vision. I was blessed to talk to Todd today and have a conversation about just whatever I wanted to have a conversation about. And what we came up with is whatever that negative thought is, it needs to be switched into a positive thought. Because I could come up with 150 reasons why it's this way, but can I come up with 150 reasons why it could be the other way? So that's what I'm working on today. My dad shared that I finished the race before I started it. And I'm like, he's like, you already finished it. I prepared. I worked hard. I trained. Every day we was doing it over and over again to prepare for the race. And then the race came. I had the vision. That was the vision. I want to do that in sobriety. I want to help people. I don't want to go too far, though. I want to make sure that I prepare myself, do the things that I need to do, and don't, give me that 10 years of sobriety today without, you feel me? We talk about it, and it was well worth, you got to talk about staff today. Each staff member here has their own genuine, unique way of giving us support and doing things for us, and that's that's what I want to be. That's, it's going to be some hurdles and stuff to go through, but I'm pretty sure with these group of peers that we got here and the staff members and, all the love and recovery, anything is possible.
That's right. Yeah, true.
It's true. Mark and Robert's
Robert, I'm Robert. I had a vision, or I still got that vision that I'd be a news reporter. I've always had that vision, Today I'm gonna pursue that. 'Cause that's where I see myself in a year from now. And I wanna thank Grayson for giving me this opportunity to just be successful. Like Mark said, anything's possible, and I believe that. I'm gonna continue with my journey and keep going and thriving through this because I've had the hardest 2 months not too long ago that I was gonna give up, you know. But I found this place. This place gave me hope, strength, courage. Definitely courage that, you know, this is possible, that I can stay sober.
I know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Robert.
Before we close, I wanted to just add my thoughts on this. I knew two things the day I quit drinking. One, I was done drinking, and the second thing was I was gonna do some stuff. That's it. I had no idea what that stuff was gonna be, but by being my authentic self and being a sports person, I used athletics on day one, push-ups and smoothies to clean out the crap and start getting my mind going. 26 years ago tonight, I did my first Ironman, which for months I had envisioned what that finish line was gonna feel like. But unbeknownst to me, finishing that first one led to a couple more that led to a newspaper article about my life that then led to creating Racing for Recovery, which is my life's purpose. In creating Racing for Recovery, I knew when those words came to me, the vision of what I wanted to do came to me, I knew I had won the lottery. And I had no money, because it wasn't about money. I knew it. I had no idea exactly how it was gonna be, but this vibe here on this night is exactly what I knew creating this program with what I wanted. And that slogan, with sobriety, anything is possible, that's what I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with anything but grace, humility, empathy, gratitude, and drive, grit, determination, perseverance. Because if you think it has been easy getting to this seat here tonight, you're out of your mind. It's hard work. And those that are willing to do that work will reap the benefits of that work. But if you don't do the work, how are you gonna get it? But it starts with not using. And that was my vision all those years ago. I'm done drinking, I'm gonna go do some stuff. And here we are. One more thing with that, including this building. I was running IOP groups at the CEF Center in 2016. And one of the guys in the room said, you know, what's your vision of this? And I started talking about all this stuff, and I said, for 15 years, we've been trying to get a building. I need a building. We can't find a building. He said, there's this place on Trust Drive you should go look at. I came in and took a tour of this building and walked through, and I'm like, I had it all planned out. And we got it by the grace of God and my former hockey coach. These are the gifts that come when you're just doing the right thing, the authentic thing, and you're working your ass off. Because it took 15 years to get this place. 15 years. That's tenacity, perseverance, all that stuff. Great meeting. Those that came here tonight for the first time, you good? Yeah, not bad, right? If you didn't like it, we'll give you your money back. Maybe a t-shirt. Who has our final poem?
Autobiography in 5 short chapters by Portia Nelson. 1. I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. 2. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I am in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It takes a long time to get out. 3. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open, I know where I am. It is my fault, I get out immediately. 4. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. 5. I walk down another street.
Thanks for coming, everybody.